Hey guys, how we doing? I'm in the Beaufurn showroom, 1159 in Merchandise Mart here. Today I'm chatting with QDesign. I have Mark and Tim here, a couple of product designers with QDesign, and they're going to share a few of the new collections that they've done for Beaufurn with us. How we doing today, guys?
Very good. Good to be here.
Good. Glad to hear it.
NeoCon, except for the weather.
Hey, we'll take what we can get sometimes. Yeah, speaking of the weather, we have your outdoor collection here on here. You want to share a little bit more about that with us?
Yeah. Tim, you want to start?
Sure. So we wanted to develop this line, obviously inspired by the traditional Adirondack chair. But what we wanted to do differently here was take some of the visual cues from that, but elevate it, have a table series that correlates with some seating, and then more cafe or dining height appropriate seating, as well as a lounge chair that is a little more off the ground as well.
So the lounge seating in Adirondack style is typically very low, even hard to get out of. So you don't want that for office space that's kind of bleeding out into the patio or the outdoor area. We designed it so you could put a laptop here and actually work, write, read. So the height of this chair is where the big differential is. But you still get the feel and the relaxed look that the Adirondack style gives you.
And then to speak a little bit to the materiality, what's shown here is a recycled plastic material that has a wood grain finish and look to it. Really feels like real wood when you touch it. It has a really nice texture to it. We also would offer this in solid colors as well, but a great environmental story, recycled plastic.
Great maintenance story, because you know, for 10 years you don't have to touch it. You don't have to restain it. It's just, it stays like this. It's a very stable material.
Yep.
So
it can be washed, sprayed down.
Yeah. So once
very
you
durable.
buy it, that's it.
Great. I appreciate hearing a little bit more about that one. Well, and now moving on to the next collection, we have Bru, I understand. Is that right?
Correct.
All right.
It's not a beer hall.
It's not, but it could be possibly, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about this collection.
Go ahead, Tim.
So we wanted to develop a lounge series for Beaufurn that kind of mixed sophistication and casualness. So, you know, starting with the metal frame, a really light scale, delicate metal tube frame creates the foot and also the arm detail here. And then mixing that with some softer elements, breaking up the back and the seat and creating this more casual look to the line.
The inspiration really comes from another chair that we designed for Beaufurn called Or, and the arm style is where that came from. The great thing about this arm, the paddle arm or Or, is that you can put a cup of coffee on it. You can even put a laptop on it. It's wide enough to really enhance the overall function of the chair.
And then we also have an upholstered arm as well that's going to be part of the series. It's not shown here in the showroom, but it really creates more of a classic look with the lounge, where the open arm, paddle arm has more of that modern detailing to it. So again, kind of mixing these classic details with some modern elements, really kind of creating a curated collection here. We also developed a table series to go along with the lounge seating. So we have a coffee table shown here. There's also a smaller square table that can be used in line with the seating as a modular element, which we'll see here in a little bit. And then we have pull-up laptop tables that complement the line as well.
One thing that I kind of wanted to point out that you guys did pretty ingeniously is that while this is being shown in a solid wood arm, this is actually a solid surface top that we're seeing here. So if you're talking about healthcare applications or things of that nature, high volume traffic areas, you can swap that material out really easily. That's going to hold up real well.
Great point. And healthcare is definitely a area of use for this. It's a modular system, so it's a very wide line. So its use in a lobby or a waiting room is it's perfect.
Yeah, and the open arm, the open air of the arm, you know, for cleanability standpoint, being able to remove the semi-attached back, again, for cleanability. So, you know, you use a healthcare appropriate fabric, and this would act very well in that environment.
Speaking of the modular, how about we take a little peek at these pieces over here?
Yeah, so this series here, again, same part of the Bru series, but this layout, I should say, has more of that casual look and feel to it, so it's a little more loose in its cushion treatments. Again, works off the same platform as the previous collection that we were looking at.
Although
with the
on
same
the armless, it's got a nice detail where that base comes up just a touch into the upholstery.
Yeah, and so creating kind of, again, this mixture of elements, so the hardness of the leg, cradling the softness of the cushions, again, kind of plays into that classic versus modern, you know, visual cue that we were keeping in focus as we were designing and developing
Laptop table.
Yeah, and so you can see here the laptop table, which has the same tube as the foot, so everything, you know, really is cohesive together. And then you also see the inline table here. So this is a square piece that can be used modularly. It can be used as a corner table. It can be used in line as shown here. It can be used as a smaller coffee table. So again, with some of the freestanding elements and some of these more modular elements, you can create a variety of configurations for any space.
All right, guys. Well, we really appreciate you taking a little bit of time and sharing the new collections with us up here in the Beaufurn showroom. You can come check Beaufurn out on the 11th floor, Suite 1159 in the Merchandise Mart. You can also hop onto the website, beaufurn.com, or otherwise check out QDesign's website as well to see more of their work. And the guys, I'm sure, will be around at NeoCon, so keep an eye for them. Thanks again. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Enjoy your NeoCon.
Thank you.